Feeling overwhelmed with how fast cloud computing keeps moving? Here's my tips and resources to ensure that you keep on top of your game. As we know, the rate of change in cloud providers like Azure, AWS and Google Cloud is very high. So it's a struggle to constantly keep up to date in the areas of the cloud which your job involves. For me, being a cloud native engineer in Azure, I need to constantly ensure that I keep up to date in my field, otherwise I will fall behind. To do this, I use a range of different resources which I'm about to detail. Using these types of resources should be useful to you no matter what cloud you're involved in. The first one I'm going to talk about is podcasts. For me, podcasts are a very useful tool to keep up to date, especially because each main cloud provider, as in Google, Azure and AWS, has podcasts which are very good to ensure that you keep up to date on different services that are new to whatever cloud provider you subscribe to. For example, for me, I use Spotify, and I use Spotify as a podcasting tool for when I'm in the car or in the gym. A lot of people will be using this for listening to music, but I find it's a lot more productive to using podcasts to do this. An example of these podcasts that I use in Azure is the Azure podcast and the Azure Security podcast. But there also is the AWS podcast and also Google Cloud Platform podcast as well. Finding these tips and resources useful, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell. It'll be much appreciated. Another good resource is obviously YouTube. YouTube is a great place to find useful videos. For example, this channel produces a lot of good up-to-date cloud technology videos on different services across different clouds. But also, each cloud provider has official YouTube channels where they post new exciting services and demo them, where you can view them and keep yourself up to date this way. For example, me as a Azure Cloud engineer, I follow the Microsoft Azure YouTube channel, but also Microsoft Developer as well. There's a range of YouTube channels for each cloud provider which are easily searchable on YouTube. Do you have any tips or resources that you can recommend? How about leave a comment down below, or better yet, join the conversation on Discord and have your say on there. The final one that I'm going to detail is blogs and update websites. Every cloud provider has a good blog which can provide detailed updates for a cloud provider. Update websites are also good because they can provide a small snippet of information about an upcoming part of the service that have just become in general availability or gone into preview. That keeps me up to date for all the new things that are happening in real time. This means I don't need to wait for a YouTube video or a podcast. I can just get this information in real time. To do this, these blogs and update websites have an RSS feed which I can just link to my Outlook, and it can basically just send me a notification when they post something new. I currently do this for the main Microsoft Azure blog and also the main Microsoft Azure updates page as well. Hope you found this video very useful. If you're interested in the best resources for Azure, then the link will be provided on screen now, and thank you for watching.